Alright, this line is a little bit hard, so do be prepared. Because there are some of the sound that, there is just a no exact sound in English. So you can't, you can't pronounce it pretty comfortably. So you have to challenge yourself to pronounce the sound that you may have never pronounced before. Let me show you. So, for example, here, T, okay? T, give you kind of a t sound. This is a t as an initial with some combination. Add a vowel here. So, t, ta, right? Pretty simple. It will get harder. It will get harder. So, t, ta. Yeah, pretty simple one. And if you type this, okay, t, ta. Really simple. Okay? And if you already learn Chinese, by the way, I also got a Chinese bootcamp. If you learn Chinese, this is like Chinese ta, like say he, okay? A little bit similar, but not exactly the same, obviously. It's he like that. Right? Let's continue. Here comes the interesting part. So if you use this e and combine that with t, it will be t e, right? Is that correct sound? No. Okay. So obviously, the Jones is not just a simple combination of all this k, s, t, n, all that's combined with are you will. That will be too simple. Okay, there will be no video about this. Okay, it's not that simple. As I said at the beginning of this video, there are some of the sounds that you don't know how to pronounce because you don't have that specific sound in English. This is the point. The thing about it, just from a human natural pronunciation perspective, t, e, t, t, e, t, 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 become pretty hard to pronounce. So just to become chi, ta, chi, 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 chi. So why not just to pronounce chi? Okay, that's how the sound changed. Okay, if you just use t, e, it'll be pretty hard. So just to change that sound to chi, because t, e, t, e, t, e, t, e, t, 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 chi, chi, chi. Yeah, you know how this goes. It's like in English I say I would, or I would like to. So just become I'd. Yeah, it's like you just combine them together. Like I will, just become I'll do that. Like just combine things together and change just a tiny little bit. In Japanese, we also go that. Okay, so of course, if you type this, okay, if you type it, still can type t, e. You can type this, okay. You can type a t and type an I. You can do that. T, e, t. But it didn't pronounce that way. So I recommend don't remember this. If you type this, you absolutely can type this. Okay. So I type a t here, okay, and then I type an I here. Chi. We're coming out. Of course, you can do that. It's just sort of strictly follow these like row and column rule, but I prefer to do this. C H I. Why is that? Because that's how this is pronounced. So when I type this now, I kind of just read this in my mind. So I would just type whatever the pronunciation is. So it's ta, chi, 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 chi. So it's like ch, e, ch, e. So it's not t, but rather chi. Because it got like a turn, okay? You can't use t and then go to e. So three, then it becomes chi. So it's chi, okay? And here's the funny part. If you do C H I, still you got this. Okay, exactly the same. That really depends on you. But I prefer to use CHI, okay? Because while you're typing it doesn't usually come to your mind that you start with T, but rather with CH, ch, and then E, chi. That's the pronunciation here. Chi, ta, chi, ci, te, to. Okay, so it's chi here. Alright, so let's continue. And here comes to another hard part. Become pretty hard, to be honest. Because the simple combination of T and U, it simply didn't work. You have to change a little bit. So, T, U, tu, tu, is that sound? Because it's so hard for you to pronounce, then simply change a little bit, become C. So it's not ta, ta, u, tu, ta, u, ta, u, ta, u, tu, 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 tu. You can see the C sound here, and then you just become C, C. It's a kind of dental sound. You have to like get your mouth pretty like close, and using the wing to vibrate with the tips of your the tips of your tongue as well as the tips of your teeth. Okay, you got some of the like crack in between, so that's a sound. It's like, imagine you like you got some like so it's that sort of sound. Okay, so I hope that clarifies things. Remember, we got like tsunami. Okay, tsunami. That English sound, ironically, is the Japanese sound of this specific word, specific hiragana. Tsunami. That's the sound. Ironically, it's spelled exactly the same way. Okay, so instead of just use the T and U, I believe you can also just type it out. Okay, T and U, you got this out. I'm going to put it before, but instead of just doing the TU, I prefer using TSU to give you the whole picture of pronunciation here. So let me show you. So like TSU, nice and clear. So yeah, whatever you choose, as long as it suits you and you can type it out, that'll be okay. And you know what? The last two will be the easiest one because you just follow the rule. Okay? T, e, se, te. Okay? T, e, te. So it type this way, it sounds this way, nothing more to talk about. But I need to type it out so you guys know this. Okay? Now, just get yourself familiar with this. And I can see, we got like te, hand. It's also this te. Teを出して like raise your hand, like move your hand forward. Okay, 手を出して okay, like okay, I surrender, something like that. We will talk about all these expressions. And do you love anime or love anime? Okay, I'm a like long-term subscriber of Crunchyroll, but yeah, but Crunchyroll I think is mainly got this English version. But yeah, the funny thing about the Japanese is that normally if you watch the Japanese version, they will not have this subtitle. Okay, and if you got subtitle, you got this or the dub, the English dub. Yeah, you have to. Yeah. Oh, okay, doesn't really matter. Let's go back here. Okay, same t or to. Okay, really simple one here. T or to. Okay, nothing too fancy. T or to. And by the way, I want you to also quickly review this because you're doing this pronunciation and this R, E, U, E, O's pronunciation. And as we can see, every time we learn new things, we sort of combine this R, E, U, E, O with K, S, T, N, all that. Okay? So every time you do that, I want you to quickly review the R, E, U, E, O, because that's very, very important. And it's one of the, like 5 of the most important pronunciation because it's the vowel of Japanese.